Kandeni kon balik kok, angel balik sana lo.
Cuaca hari ini, wah, nyamari lur.
The Kaligarang area, West Ungaran, Semarang, was hit by flooding this afternoon. Water inundated residents' houses up to a height of 1 meter. Luckily, the flood receded quickly. Tonight the residents are busy cleaning up the thick mud in the settlement. Head of BPBD Semarang Regency Chief Executive Juwer Suntara said the flooding that occurred on Jalan Kaligarang was due to the overflow of the Kaligarang River. This rain has been pouring down Semarang Regency since noon until now. From the Jenik sub-district, Kandirejo, the Ungaran NU vocational school area. In total, there are 5 points in Semarang Regency that have been reported to be affected by flooding, Juwer told journalists in the Ungaran NU vocational school area, Wednesday, the 4th of January 2023. He said the flooding that occurred in Kaligarang was due to environmental damage upstream of the river, so that the water overflows. The causative factor for the overflow of the Kaligarang River may be that in the upstream area there was logging, or lack of reforestation, and so on. When there is rain there is a lack of water absorption, so the river water overflows, he added. One of the residents around Jalan Kaligarang, Supani, added, the flood had occurred since this afternoon. The height even reaches approximately 1 meter, but around Maghrib it had receded, only the remains of mud were left. When I got to the house, it usually doesn't get in. This is the worst flood, said Supani. This water is about 1 meter high, really deep, he added. Monitoring at the location, the flood left only the remnants of thick mud. Until now the joint officers, starting from the Indonesian National Police, SAR to BPBD, are still cleaning up the mud material. High rainfall caused the Kaligarang River to overflow Wednesday, the 4th of January 2023, and resulted in Kaligarang Road, Ungaran Village, West Ungaran District being impassable. The swift overflow of the Kaligarang River submerged the road in front of MTS and SMK NU Ungaran with a height of approximately 1 meter. Residents who were near the scene of the incident immediately closed the road to the road. Several volunteers and BPBD officers were also seen immediately at the location to carry out the evacuation. Besides that, it also secures the location so that it is not traversed by residents. Several points were also affected due to the overflow of the Kaligarang River, said the chief executive of the Semarang district BPBD, Juwer Suntara. Not only the front road, the overflow of the Kaligarang River also submerged several houses around the Ungaran NU vocational school. However, the overflow of the Kaligarang River did not last long and has now receded. We wanted to evacuate some students and turn off the electricity, but the overflow of the river quickly receded, he said. One of the residents, Slamit, said that in the area near the Kaligarang River, floods often occur when there is heavy rainfall, and every year there must be a flood like what is happening now. It often happens when it floods around here. The problem is close to the Kaligarang River, so if it overflows, it will flood, he said. Meanwhile, the regent of Semarang, Ngesti Nugraha, when inspecting the flood locations, appealed to residents around the river to always be vigilant, where currently the rainfall is very high and it is likely that it will still occur in the next day. So those who live on the banks of the river must continue to be vigilant. If there is heavy rain, we ask you to always be prepared to anticipate it, he explained. He also advised residents to immediately report incidents to other residents or volunteers who were on standby, so that they could be quickly assisted. And the district government will immediately communicate regarding the dredging of the Kaligarang River. We will communicate soon, because the Kaligarang River is not our authority. Previously, right before New Year's Eve, the city of Semarang is surrounded by major floods. The Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency, BMKG, revealed the causes of flooding, which were almost evenly distributed in all areas of Semarang City, Central Java, since Saturday the 31st of December 2022, according to the head of the BMKG, Dwikorita Karnawati. The floods that hit Semarang City last weekend were caused more by global climate change, which triggered heavy rains. Dwi revealed that the rains that have hit Semarang from Friday to Saturday have increased the water debit in the city of Semarang. Moreover, the rainfall is said to have reached 150 millimeters, which is calculated as a combination of the rains for several days in the city of Semarang. It's dangerous that it doesn't rain just one day at a time. But, because of the impact of global climate change, what should rain fall in 1 month, it will fall in 1 day, Dwi explained when explaining the strategy for dealing with floods in the cities of Semarang and Central Java with BNPB at the Gradika Bhakti Praja building. Semarang City, Monday the 2nd of January 2023, it rained for 1 month but fell in 1 day, explained Dwi to be the cause of extreme weather and flooding that hit Central Java, including the city of Semarang. His party is also trying to control rainfall by operating the CASA aircraft, which is supported by the readiness of the TMC weather modification technology team to reduce the potential for heavy rain in Central Java. Officers from the TMC team are still trying before entering the Java Sea so that the clouds will be forced down. We can't force it, but hopefully it won't rain heavily, he explained. In addition to heavy rain conditions, strong winds also add to the extreme weather and are difficult to control. Moreover, strong winds are currently said to have reached 36 knots or can reach 60 km per hour. This makes other disasters besides floods, like fallen trees, collapsed houses, landslides. We also have to watch out for this, Dwi continued, explaining the causes of flooding in Semarang city and its surroundings.